I'll tell you what, today I'm excited to be here. My name is Glenn Gallis, and I'm the leader of the Garland County Tea Party, and we're excited about what's happening in Garland County. We're very excited what's happening in Arkansas, and we're beside ourselves of what's going to happen in America in these next 4 to 12 years. Let me tell you why I'm excited today. Today I'm excited because I believe today is an important day. I believe today is a day we're going to put the reins of power, the reins of authority, back into the hands of we the people and out of the hands of those who want to destroy this nation. We've come a long way. We've come a long way from April the 15th. I don't know about you, but I remember April the 15th. I got out, and for the first time in my life, literally, I decided I was going to get really involved. I mean really involved. I was going to get a sign out there, and I was going to stand on the street, and I was going to let the world know that I was not happy with the direction my country's been going. Did you feel that way? I know I did. And here's what happened, though. Here's the most interesting thing that happened on that day. The most interesting thing that happened on that day was all of a sudden, I was introduced to neighbors that I've never met. I was introduced to people that I thought were completely on the other side of the fence. I'm telling you, I met folks that were Democrat, folks that were Republican, independent, Green Party, whatever flavor of politician and political persuasion you want to find, they were out there. But for the first time I've ever seen, they spoke with one voice. They spoke with one voice towards one cause to return this country back to its constitutional roots. If you want to see real change in this country, if you want to see real change in this country, we have got to get our hands back on the reins of this government. We've got to rein in this out-of-control spending. We've got to rein in this feeling that they know better than we know. And that's got to stop. We've got to change that. I want you to think of these reins as if you're controlling a mule team. A whole bunch of horses lined up behind a carriage, and that carriage is our American dreams or values. But you know what? There was no driver. That was us. That was our job. That's what we were supposed to do. We were supposed to hold on to these reins. We wonder why we drifted off to the left. It's because no one was pulling it back to the right. We want to know why we were going off the edge of the precipice, because no one was pulling back on the reins and saying, no, this has got to stop. And this is what we've got to purpose today. Today begins the countdown to 2010. And today begins the process where we put the hands on the reins of this government and get it back under control. I'm excited about what the Tea Party movement has done. The Tea Party movement has been an absolute godsend to America. And I hope that you feel the same way. But there's a couple of things we've got to do in the Tea Parties. Number one, we got to find as many people as we possibly can and get them enlisted in the fight. Every one of us knows who's not here. See, if we look around, I introduce myself to a whole bunch of people that I do know. But my question, my challenge to you is, where's the person you don't know? Where's your neighbor? Where's the person you work beside? Where's the person you work out with at the health club? Where is the person you play bridge with? Where is that person? We've got to get them here, we've got to get them involved, and we've got to get them active. The second thing, I know somebody else alluded to this before, the second thing we got to do is we got to move with one purpose. You know, we've got to forget about the things that divide us, and we've got to start looking to the things that unite us. You know, our country is going downhill quickly. But there are some things that we can all stand on. We can stand on our Declaration, can we not? We can stand on our Constitution, can we not? We can understand that there's a God in heaven up there that orders the steps of man, and we've got to find those things and bring them to the table so that we can all sit and dine and start creating a new family, a new spirit, and a new American spirit. We've got to do it. reasons that Bob and I are so in tune with each other. We have got to find public servants. I want to do practice a little thing right here real quick. If you are over the age of 91, raise your hand. Okay, because if you're not over the age of 91, you can still run for Congress. There is somebody right now at 91 trying to serve you. That was before we had a cell phone. That was before we had text messaging. That's before, I don't even think the internet was invented back then. And he's still serving, and we've got to change that. We need a new breed of American in Hot Springs, in Arkansas, and in our nation. And it's up to you to make it happen. You that as a Tea Party organizer and you as Tea Party members, you have a choice to make. And that is number one, just like Bob was saying, what's your precinct? Let me take it a step further. Who's your JP? What does he do? Who runs for school district? Who are they? What do they stand for? What's their education? What's their background? See, we have no right to complain what's happening in the White House. They're tearing up your county courthouse. There's no right to complain about what's happening right here in the State House. You don't even know what's going on in the schoolhouse. We've got to change that. We've got to fix locally so that we can raise up a group of men and women that love this country and want to make a change. Today is the day. I saw a lot of the candidates out there. My challenge to the candidates are very, very simply this. We've got to hold on to those reins. And it's up to them. They're the stallions, or the donkeys, you choose. Okay? They're the stallions that will lead this country out of danger, will put us back on. But what it's going to take is going to take hands on the reins. What it's going to take is going to take somebody that's going to pull to the right when they're moving to the left. Someone to pull back on the reins when they say, you know what, I want to spend this money. You say, no, we don't have any more money. We don't have any more money to spend. We've got to stop that. And the next time they get it and they hear from a special interest group that says, you know what, I got a couple dollars for you, if you just vote my way, they've got to have the guts. They've got to have the direction. They've got to have the moral proof for you to say, no, I'm going to do what they need me to. I've taken up enough time. If you have any doubt that I love this country and any doubt that I love America, I would ask you this. Come talk to me. Come see me. We need to change America, and we need to change today. Thank you. God bless America.
That's Hot Springs with the Tea Party. If you're from Hot Springs, you should get connected with them. But due to time, we have other members who are part of Tea Parties throughout the state. And if I could, I don't want to miss anybody, so I'm going to call some names, and then after I call those names and where you're from, if you're from that area, you're not connected in the Tea Party, please connect to them, because you do start locally, and then we grow together from a city to state to nation. We have Nicholas Horton out of Searcy. I know he's not here. Richard Castor out of Mountain Home. Is he here? There's Richard right there. Richard's 18 years old. I've been talking to him on Facebook, and he's trying to run for a JP, and then he has to go do his algebra homework. I mean, what a great opportunity for us to mentor those that are wanting to come up. And the same with Nicholas out of Searcy. He's in college right now, and he wants to run for city council. All of them ready to serve, and many who are older ready to serve. Ed Harrison out of Saline County. Where are you, Ed? There's a great man right there. There's Ed right here. If you're in Saline County, that is an awesome Tea Party. And Nick with Ed, you with him, they are shaking it up, making a difference. And then there's David and Janet Crow out of Faulkner County. I saw Janet, she came over to me. There's Janet in Faulkner County. Faulkner County, when we start talking about races, there are some key areas, and I think I just named a few that we're really going to have to work hard on, and in the state level also. And then I mentioned Glenn. Are there any other Tea Party groups here that I missed? Raise your hand.